technical difficulties with our original stream. All 27 of you that are here, if you want to check on the original stream, it appears to be working now. Please, everybody, migrate back to the original stream for a better. I'll continue to stay on this stream for as long as Teddy wants to go over to the original stream to catch. We've got Torella one early in the first half. Keep this. If anybody, vai Michele Petretta. Torella clears the ball.
Bravo Michele, bravo, vai! Tira pure in porta, Michele.
Allora, per tutti che diretta potete andare alla diretta originale. La diretta originale live Terminio. Torella funziona e ci siamo. Qua. Getting ready to take the free kick. Brian Munoz, our new signing at Volturare at Bina. Calm. A good ball in, but direct to the keeper. Now Torella on the counter. Offsides by a mile, or a kilometer as they might say here. Allora ragazzi, verte originale. You already now have it in running. Okay, we have Terminio going in the ball. Luca David Mayo. Enrico Feo. Collected by the goalie. An incredible amount of ultras from the Terminio side have showed up. To Torella. Luca David Mayo intercepts the ball. A great shot from number 4 from Torella. Tutti danno la diretta, grazie, grazie. Siamo qui a Torella. Terminio 1-0. Gol di Luca. Clearance by Luca David Meo. Enrico Feo. Munoz. Cerrone. To Feo. Sends Petretta. Oh, and a nice shot from Petretta. Recovered by the goalie. Here from the stands make it apparent how many of our ultras are here. There are more here, honestly, than Torella fans, and you know that just shows that they join. Control and confidence in our squad. A long ball from Orazio to Petretta. The ref not seeing a foul there. Michele Petretta, our number 9, is one of the most dangerous players on the field. A young striker, hungry for goals, never shy to make contact with a defender, goes into every battle head-on. Here we have Luca David Meo ready to take the throw-in. Petretta. Not sure what the ref saw there, but apparently a foul on Petretta. In case you couldn't tell already, this is not a neutral broadcast. We are Terminio. If you're just tuning in, Terminio is up 1-0. And we have got Torella on their heels. Incredible defensive play.
Chiedi dov'è, Giuseppe, chiedi sempre. Vai, a noce che arriva là, brava.
Ball Terminio. For you Americans, in football we would say, moving the chains forward. Controversial call. Cerrone for Petretta. He's got the wheels. Petretta looks for options. Cuts. Fouled. Hard foul. Looking for a yellow card from the goalie there. The ultras shout. The ref looking to have a conversation. Luca David Meo, our captain, goes to speak with the referee, pleading our case. As the ref reminds them that only the captain is allowed to speak grievances to the referee. One of the recent rules in football that has helped keep the game a little bit more under control. Brian Munoz set to take another free kick for Terminio. Steady and confident, Petretta waits to poach for a goal. Oh! Of the Michele Petretta, the young Del Star. He grew up at me, and he was an incredibly important retention. Many squads tried to, and we were able to keep him on our squad, and now you're seeing exactly why that was so necessary. Brian with an incredible interception here. On their heels. So far, the Dragons are bringing the heat to the Bulls. Fabrizio with an incredible defensive move after his header. Throw in. Torella attacks. A good ball in. Brings the ball up. In our looking confident or athlete knows you have to play all 90 minutes up to nothing any moment, and so you see our players focused, ready for more goals. Orazio now brings the ball up. Important now for Terminio to control the pace of the game, ensure that no decisions stay Throw in, Torella. Ball up. Goalie calls for the ball, collects it confidently. Simone Volpe, our goalie, gets ready to kick. Ball up. Pedretto. Feo. Big foul. If we don't have a yellow here, ref, this is brutal for Enrico Feo. A big hit. We gotta hope he's all right. Took a kick to the leg. An interesting position here for a free kick. We'll see who takes it. As you can see, our sporting director, Antonio Cerrone, number 5, standing over the ball. Also a player, one of our veterans, as well as Brian Munoz and Fabrizio. It looks like Cerrone will take it. Antonio Cerrone over the ball. Let's see if Cerrone can score for the team that he founded, bringing life back to Volturara. Cerrone sends it wide, and you can hear some playful jeers from the ultras in the crowd as Cerrone sends that wide into the stands. Terminio still up 2-0. Torella continues to try to penetrate through with a great ball down the field, but our defender there with an incredible tackle. Incredible tackle. Wow. That's the energy we're looking for here in Terminio. Incredible ball, but an even better defensive move. Terminio Dragons are ready to play. Playing week 1 as if they're playing already for the championship. Corner kick now from Torella.
A buono, va bene. Giuseppe, chi sempre dov'è? Grande, va qua.
Throw in Terminio. Enrico Feo. The ref having a talk. Throw in. Throw in for Torella. Controversial call. The audience here not happy with the call from the ref. It seemed to be clear that both teams were on the same page about whose ball it was, but the referee seemed to have other ideas. Brian, just asking. What's going on there? Wow, and the youngest ultra has arrived at the stadium. We've got fans here from 6 months old to 70-something. I wouldn't doubt there's someone in their 80s here as well. As I look around, it's hard to tell in Italy where, you could be 80 and look 60. But as we continue to get back to the pitch, We see Torella continuing to try to penetrate the midfield of Terminio with little to no avail. The moment they get a ball through, the defense in midfield is ready. Oh! A hard foul on Brian. Still no yellow card from the referee. Fabrizio gets ready to take the kick. Cerrone. Luca. Can Miguel get there? Petretta almost gets there. A bit too long of a pass. But the type of football we like to see. Torella trying to bring the ball up. Look at the pressing from Brian Munoz. Luca David Mayo. Strong defender, number 99. Holding the right side of the defense down. Mayo again foiling the plans of Torella. Throw in, Torella. The ref stops play, restarts. Another redo of the throw-in. Goalie calls for it, collects comfortably. Volpe looking for where to kick the ball. Nice. Perfect to Enrico Feo. Brian chasing. Great defense by Brian. Ball, Terminio. Great defense from Brian. You can already start to see the frustration begin to appear on Torella's face, and rightfully so. First game of the season at home, having a tough outing. An embrace from the two players to show that there's no hard feelings. That's the thing we like to see. We appreciate that. We remember that at this level, while Torella may be our opponents today, we all are in this together, trying to promote lower league football here in Italy. So opponents on the pitch, but far from enemies. We are all working together to create a beautiful experience for everyone here in Italy and now across the world. So we appreciate our opponents at Torella, the Bulls, for hosting us here today. And we remember that we leave the smack talk for the pitch. Torella again. With the ball remaining in this half of the field for much of the game. Terminio continues to press, not letting up for one moment. Il Mister seems to have imported an Antonio Conte type of mentality into our players who, Nardiello now, with some great footwork, back to Luca. Great ball movement from Terminio, great ball movement. A bit slip from Luca Mayo there, who knows what he has to do. May have drawn a yellow, but made up for his mistake and made sure that it didn't cost us a goal. It's part of the game. It's a good foul. If he didn't make that foul and Torella scored, we all know what we would have been thinking. So, bravo Luca. Next time, he'll get him. Now we organize. You see Terminio trying to organize to figure out how to defend this free kick in a bit of a dangerous position here. Torella ready for the free kick. We see Nardiello and Fabrizio making up the wall. Petretta waiting for a potential counterattack. Free kick. Well over the net. No worry for Volpe. Again, we want to give a special thank you to our media team, Rafco Lucci and Michael Buono, who have created this incredible experience for us today to watch our team play, both away and at home. All the graphics you see in the platform was created by Rafco Lucci. Hold on, we've got a counterattack. Brian, to Nardiello, back to Petretta. Petretta. Miguel. Fabrizio. To Luca David Mayo, a great cross. To switch the field, Torella recovers. Again, as I was saying, Raf Colucci and Michael Buono, our media team. Michael Buono is here live. Our cameraman, live and direct, with Raf Colucci back in Volturare Irpina at the control station, providing you all the graphics for today's game. A great save from Volpe. Torella try again. Out comfortably. What a save from Simone Volpe, who has taken the role of goalie as Davide Feo, our veteran and now sporting director, has taken more of an official role and is letting the youngster shine and take over as goalie. Volpe showing his control of the field, telling our players to move up as he wishes his kick was better. You could hear from... Oh, Brian with the recovery. Incredible move by Brian and confidence. Luca David Mayo. Great move. Back to Cerrone. Luca Nardiello. Up to Petretta. Great move from Petretta to move the chains. Termino really showing chemistry today. You know, much of this team is the same team from last year, with a few new additions, and you can really see that these players know each other, and the new players from the practice that has been going on has really shown. Questi ragazzi giocano insieme, tutti una squadra, un drago che vola insieme. Carichi per la stagione. Per tutti gli italiani che guardano questa diretta, grazie, anche se non capite l'inglese, un po' di italiano potremmo fare, quando c'è qualcuno anche che parla italiano un poco meglio di me, che anche vuole fare questo servizio per la squadra, ci invitiamo, perché vi invitiamo a venire anche a fare qualche in diretta. But for now, in English, we continue as Luca David Mayo for the throw-in. Fabrizio. Mayo. In to Feo. Now the counter from Torella as they look to capitalize. Incredible defense from Giuseppe. Petretta already not giving them a moment to breathe. running as if it was the first minute. This got an engine. Torella in a position they've been much of the match, with defenders passing the ball to each other, trying to figure out where to go as Terminio just continues the press. Again, recovered. Orazio to Fabrizio. Up to Petretta. Control. Fabrizio. To Giuseppe, number 3. To Enrico. With time. The overlap. What a play. And great ball. Into the middle. Oh. I'm not sure if that went out, but a great try from the left back. These are the plays that we like to see. The level of decision making. Grazie, Sergio.
Giriamoci, oh, giriamoci, mica stiamo là, oh!
Again, as we said in the beginning of the match, if you're watching from around the world, in that live chat right now on YouTube, let us know where you're tuning in from. Where is everybody in the world tuning in to this Seconda Categoria match here in southern Italy? I know we've got New York, the Netherlands, London, an incredible array of folks from around the country and around the world. We know one of our very own, Ottavio, up in Switzerland, is watching as well. Also a big shout out to Giuseppe, Stella, and Alessandro who are watching, our ultras who were not able to make it to the match but are watching from home and active in the group chat. We appreciate you. Grazie a tutti, anche Andrea Tatanka, tutti. Barollo anche, Alfonso. Tutti carichi. Petretta! Bravo! Enrico! Golazo! Terminio! Enrico Feo. Incredible play. Look at the joy on the players' faces here as they all celebrate. Hard work pays off. Beautiful talent. Enrico getting his goal. Bravo Enrico Feo. Number 21, Enrico Feo. It's hard to argue anyone on the team has more passion than Enrico Feo. When Enrico steps on the pitch, he leaves everything out there. You will see he'll sacrifice his body, his mind and all for his squad. And he feels every moment of the match. So this goal for him, you already know, has him on cloud 9. And look at him continue interrupting the play to Brian Munoz. Over to Cerrone, who takes a... Ooh. Good try from Cerrone. Pretty cool to see that replay technology from Raf Colucci. Incredible. See, this is the experience that we were talking about. Folks like Raf and Michael are doing an incredible job of making sure that we can have a Serie A type experience here in Seconda Categoria. Grazie a Raf e Michael che fanno un incredibile lavoro sulla diretta. Raf Colucci, Michael Buono, il media team di Terminio. A foul called on Enrico Feo. Not sure about that one. Torella, again in the same position they've been most of the game, trying to find a way. But Brian interrupts. Oh, is this a chance for Torella? The ball goes wide. Volpe taking his time. No rush for Terminio to get the ball up. Orazio, one of the newest signings as well, with a nice move. Ball gets up to Petretta, who gives it to Munoz. Out to Nardiello. Oh, recovered by the goalie. Hello to Thomas Palmer watching from Newport, Rhode Island. John Murata tuning in from D.C. Everybody here. James from Brooklyn. Antonio Di Feo. Hello, everybody on the live chat. We really appreciate you all tuning in. Ultras here at the stadium and ultras around the world, all here to support our local club, Terminio, representing Volturara Irpina on the stage. What a ball from Brian. Oh, and a great move from Giuseppe. Petretta comes to help out. The quality of football here, folks, for any of the Americans watching, we gotta say, is this better than the MLS? Maybe. I mean, the level of decision-making and quality of play here is absolutely incredible. And we're looking at Seconda Categoria Italia here. We all encourage you also to come watch a match live, where tickets are free. So if you find a cheap flight, we'll make sure you eat some good pizza at one of our sponsor restaurants. And, let's get back to the match. Got a little distracted by pizza there. Oh, a great save from Volpe after a nice shot from Torella. The young goalie really proving why he's able to do the role of stronghold guardian. Confident, strong. Torella gets ready to take a corner. Volpe clears the ball out. Not the most comfortable clearance, but Fabrizio helps here. Oh, up to Petretta. Smart move by Petretta, knowing that we don't need to rush. We don't need to make any moves that could compromise us. Let the ball go out. Waste another minute. Smart football here from Terminio. I also want to give an extra shout out to Mikey Fiume, our producer on the pitch here today, who has really helped make sure that this live stream gets off, helping coordinate. Oh, an interesting move, a little confusion there for Torella, ball out for Terminio. But again, we want to thank Mikey Fiume, who is here live and helping produce and coordinate with the media team, as well as all the fans in the group chat. Both the Ultras Terminio group chat, the football club group chat, all of you live in action. Brian Munoz with the ball now, and a great move. Ball in. Gerone tracks back to defend. Nardiello comes to help. Feo. Great defense from Antonio Cerrone as the first half comes to a close. What a first half for Terminio here in the first match of the season away from home. an incredible display of coordination and teamwork. Stay with us here at halftime as we get ready. As we now get ready here we get ready for halftime. Hello, everybody out in the live stream across the world. Thank you so much for tuning in to this first half of Terminio at Torella. The first match of the season has been exciting, to say the least. The day has been beautiful. The scenery is magical. And as you can see behind me, a ton of the ultras are here who made the drive from Volturare Irpina to Torella. Grazie a tutti I tifosi che stanno guardando, a tutto il mondo, tutti quanto, un bacio, tutti questi tifosi qui, gli ultras che sono venuti da Volturare Irpina, mezz'ora in macchina perché sono venuti a guardare la partita. Grazie a tutti. Mo vediamo che il secondo tempo che porta. The second half looks to be exciting. All of the fans and ultras who have come from Volturare Irpina and to watch the match. As you can see, some of our players on the bench continue to warm up in case they're called upon on the pitch. Now is a great time to hit the bathroom, grab a beer, whatever you enjoy doing during a match. Take your time now, as we will be back shortly for the second half of Terminio at Torella. The Dragons lead the Bulls going into the second half.
Come stai?
Bene, a te.
Quando siete
Ci siamo, ci siamo, ci siamo. Hello, 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 everybody. We are here now with some of the leadership team from Terminio. We've got Davide and Tommaso. Allora, ragazzi, dopo il primo tempo, che pensate del primo tempo?
Beh, al momento la squadra sta giocando bene, siamo 3-0 per noi, speriamo di mantenere questo risultato fino a fine partita e le aspettative che avevamo le hanno messe in campo al momento, speriamo anche nel secondo tempo.
Grazie, Tommaso.
La stessa cosa vale, le aspettative che ci eravamo preposti le stanno mantenendo i ragazzi, quindi per ora siamo contenti, speriamo che possa finire anche meglio di 3-0.
E che pensi che sta dicendo il mister adesso?
Ma conoscendo, adesso saranno tutti con calma a bere il tè caldo e e anche ovviamente a chiarire cose che magari non vanno e lodare le azioni invece che vanno.
Incredibile. Ok, grazie a tutti che guardano, a tutto il mondo. Thank you to everybody watching.
Ciao, World.
Again.
Bye World.
Un po' di inglese dai volturarese anche.
Ciao ragazzi.
Italiano da Davide. Thank you all for watching from around the world as we get ready for the second half. We're here with Terminio leadership. Again, we have Davide and Tommaso who have helped start this team from the very beginning. And now, as we get ready to get back to the pitch, we'll head back to the pitch and let the replays from the first half continue to go. Thank you to Tommaso and Davide. It's been an exciting first half, and we want to also thank all of our sponsors from Volturari Irpina. As you can see on the screen, you can see all of our sponsors. This is the community that has come together to support our squad. Grazie a tutti I nostri sponsor, specialmente quelli da Volturari Irpina, che tutti sono venuti insieme a supportare questa squadra. Voi siete incredibili, non possiamo fare quello che facciamo senza i sponsor. Allora grazie a tutti. E speriamo che tutti I soci di Football Club Group vengano qua in questo campionato per mangiare ai ristoranti, usate I vostri servizi e tutto. Allora un grazie da tutta la squadra a voi. And also an extra special thanks to all of the members of Football Club Group. This project that we've put together has shown that you can support clubs at all levels of football. And we've all come together from across the world, put our time and our dollars behind a cause that is not for more dollars, right? If anything, it's for more time and more joy. And I think we're seeing right away some of the fruits of those results. If you can increase the budget of a small town squad like this just a bit, the energy really shines through. And it's all because of you guys. Each of you that have put your faith and dollars into this club and this project have really contributed to an incredible thing for Volturari Irpina, for the players, and for lower league football here in Italy. So a big shout out to Football Club Group and all of our members around the world. I'm getting a chance to look at some of the live chat from earlier, and I'm seeing Mike McKenna from Fort Worth, Texas, USA in the house. Ali, streaming it at the bar. Bandwidth didn't like it. We appreciate that. Naila Molina, thank you as well. Sergio Conte, absolutely. Everybody. Thomas Palmer again. You guys are incredible, supporting from across the world. Really appreciate it. This is the kind of energy that we've been waiting for here at Football Club Group. We know you have too, right? After all of these years of hard work, working with lawyers, working with the legal team to make sure we did this the right way, this is what we've been waiting for. Time on the football pitch. And so just another thank you as we get ready for the second half. Throughout the season, we're going to be looking to continue to add more things to the halftime segment, including more interviews and more content that we'll be shooting from throughout the week as the players now continue to walk onto the pitch to take the second half. We will be Switching back to the direct live. But another thank you to all of our sponsors. Grazie a tutti I nostri sponsor. The Dragons get ready to take on Torella for the second half. 3-0, 3-0 per Terminio. Taking a look at the football club group chat. Great to see Emilian over there. Nicholas, Alan Smith, our community organizer. Nate Francis in London, our VP of product. And John Murata again. Patrick in Germany, whose birthday it was also this week. A special birthday shout out to Patrick Hines, our Chief Governance Officer here at Football Club Group. Tuning in from Germany, which is a perfect time as we get ready to go for the second half. It's a perfect time to remind you that here at Football Club Group, we are a cooperative, member-owned club, democratically run, and each member has the same shares, same vote, same voice, and that's something that Germany knows well with their football club system and their 50+1 rule, and has helped Patrick become an incredible chief governance officer for us at Football Club Group, bringing a breadth of knowledge. He himself, playing in lower league football in Germany, knows exactly how this type of club and system runs, and we appreciate everything that has allowed us to, governance keeps the wheels going. And so we thank you, and a happy birthday to Patrick. Both teams are on the field, getting ready to start the second half. If you've been wondering where our captain Luigi Di Feo has been on the pitch, he's out with an injury, and Luca David Mayo has stepped in to wear the captain's armband today in place of our captain, our veteran, Luigi. It has been great to see the squad do what they can in order to and the second half is underway. Torella back in their half of the field. I appreciate the shout out there in the chat as well. And Aaron Hollander, 3 cheers from Isaac and Eleanor, watching their first soccer game from New York. That is incredible. Wow. Terminio continuing to control early on in the half. Bravo from Luca David Mayo. Fabrizio. Petretta not letting any defensive player rest on Torella today. Brian. Look at the press. You would swear Mister was Antonio Conte the way that these players are hustling. Bravo. Oh, a stray ball. Orazio with the clearance. A great clearance from Orazio. Ball back in. Fabrizio. Up to Petretta. What a header. Straight to Petretta. He finds Cerrone. Cerrone. Off to Brian. Brian Munoz. The star signing. Back to Cerrone. Cerrone with the shot. And a save from the goalie. A nice shot from Cerrone. Antonio Cerrone, numero 5. Brian takes his time now. We want to remind all our fans around the world the appreciation we have for Brian Munoz as well, who has taken a belief in our project, and he's come to play from Eccellenza for Terminio, inspired by our club and our mission and the beauty of Volturare Irpina. Brian with the cross in, a beautiful cross in, and a nice header attempt. Brian Munoz comes from Argentina. Team continues to grow. We look forward to a chance world to play alongside our homegrown players, Volturare Irpina. Torella. Torella continuing to struggle getting out of their backfield as Petretta poaches again for the goal. Fabrizio. Tufeo. Brian. It appears that Torella has started to notice the threat that Brian brings to the game as they double team him now on almost every play. Fabrizio controlling the field. Gerone looks for who to find, scans the field, intercepted, but recovered by Fabrizio. Torella again looking to make their way up the field. Petretta. This kid is relentless. Back to Brian. To Cerrone. Look at the control and the ball movement from Terminio. Beautiful plays. Luca with a ambitious kick over. It doesn't appear Nardillo was ready for it, but smart ideas as they continue to move up the chain. To Nardillo. Luca David. To Orazio. Smart football from Terminio. Smart, confident football from Terminio. A beautiful switch of play. Oh, there we go. Oh. Bravo Luca. Nardillo with the hustle play. Luca David maintains possession. Luca David Mayo, number 99, with the throw-in. Looking for who to throw. To Nadiello. Back to Volpe. Oh no, back to Mayo. Scusa. These are one of those games where it's interesting because you'll see the possession starting to shift towards Torella, but not because we are not able to maintain possession, but I'm sure the Mister at halftime reminded the players that while we're up 3-0, important not to make any mistakes. Don't let yourself, while still maintaining to press, don't worry about making any mistakes. Just control the pace of the game. Let them possess in their backfield. Enrico, with a solid touch on the high. Brian, intercepted. Torella, unfortunately nothing there for them. Looks like Volpe will collect that comfortably, take his time before moving forward. Finally with some pressure from Torella. LGB Gamer, thank you for the shout in the chat. We appreciate you. Torella again. Great interception from the defense. Strong performance here on the first day of Italian football here in Seconda Categoria. A fun fact for you here is that match week 1 in Italian is called known as a Giornata, a day. So we are now in Giornata 1 as Orazio with a beautiful slide tackle. Enrico Feo heads it into Petretta. Brian. Control, composure to Fabrizio. More good ball movement from Terminio. Cerrone count. Oh no. Nardillo. Smart play to bring the ball back. Take our time. Cross the field. Control possession. Really well done. Oh, a great ball up. Oh, wow. What a move. We've got Nardillo with the shot. Oh, off the post. Oh. What a play. What a play. An incredible play from Orazio, passing the ball up to Petretta, who then found Nardillo, who, with a defender on him, tried to poke it past the goalie, and the woodwork was not his friend today. Just centimeters away from a goal from Luca Nardillo. An incredible play. Luckily, it looks like Michele Petretta is up as well after a hard slide tackle in the box when he tried to get the recovery. But this is the level of excitement we are ready for and expecting from our Dragons, and they are delivering. If you can hear, the ultras play a critical. I don't know if you guys can hear them through the mic, but if you hear when the ultras are screaming "Uomo," that is letting our players know that there's a man on. And in this lower division, the ultras at the field is a major assistance to the team, because truly the 12th man on the match. Il 12° uomo sono gli ultras che aiutano i giocatori con canzoni, però anche quando c'è un uomo gridano uomo, uomo. Questi sono i tifosi qua, i tifosi di Volturari e Pina. The 12th man on the pitch is our ultras, our fans here, again, who have driven a half hour away from Volturari e Pina to come watch their team. Torella gets ready for a free kick. A yellow card now for Fabrizio. It appears perhaps he was saying something. The coach, Mister, telling Fabrizio to keep his composure. Volpe collects it comfortably. You know, you see a little extra smack talk here on the pitch because, you know, we're only a half hour away, while a drive for fans as well. We also know that many of these players know each other as well. Either they've played with each other. Is giving it their all. Torella making a few more moves down the pitch. As you can tell, the Terminio defense is sitting back to ensure we don't let up any goals. Great defense from Orazio with the clearance. Cross in. Orazio again. Orazio really holding down the center back, sending Michele Petretta off on the counter-attack. Petretta. Nardillo slips on the ball, but recovers. Nardillo again. You can see it appears that Torella has lost a bit of steam. You can see the frustration. When even our strikers are making it hard for them to get by. A ball up, but our defense there to pick it up again, and a quick counter to Nardillo. Nardillo, three defenders on him, 4 defenders, and he gets the ball. Maintains to Cerrone. Back to Giuseppe. Fabrizio. Feo. What ball movement here from Terminio. Brian. Looking to switch. Over to Mayo. Orazio. Ooh, a little fancy footwork. Smart ball control. Smart ball control from Terminio. Smart ball control. The curva telling the players non mollare. That no matter what, don't let any small mishap bring down your spirit or your confidence. The spirit of a true dragon. An attempted cross. Feo intercepts. Ball Terminio. Torella, make an attempt as Fabrizio. Cerrone continues to play defense. Torella, ball in. Wow, Pasquale with an incredible defensive show. Oh! Did he catch He almost caught the goalie out. This is exciting, folks. We're not just talking about regular goals here. We've got players who are ready to score at any moment. They love the goal, and we want to give an extra shout out to Pasquale and Orazio holding it down as center backs right now, not giving a moment or hope to any of these strikers. And then with Giuseppe and Luca David Mayo on our wing backs as well, never letting crosses find their way as Brian takes the corner. Oh! Petretta, header. Fabrizio. Over to Feo. Good control as he brings the ball back to Brian. Brian with the ball. Control. Confidence. The ref not calling it as Brian is held. Clearly, this is incredible. You know, we're not going to say anything about the ref. We appreciate all the refs that ref at this level is what we will say. But some incredible calls today. Torella with the throw-in. It must have heard me. With the ref calling a call for Terminio. Improper throw-in. Now we take our time to take the next throw-in. Enrico Feo. Brian. Munoz. Munoz with the move. Munoz with the cross. Great cross by Munoz. Good save by the goalie. What a touch by Luca David Mayo, who gets the ball to Cerrone. Fabrizio. Munoz. Munoz with the shot. Oh, and what a save by the goalie. They are putting this goalie to work today. He must be asking his defenders why. Brian makes his way to take a corner. As it appears, Torella looks to make a substitution. Number 22 coming off the field. Being replaced by, let's see. Brian for the corner. Tercerone. Oh, Terminio not letting the counterattack manifest with hard pressing on a corner. An interesting foul called. Torella again trying to. You can see that the mister gave instructions to keep the defense alive, but don't overpress. Don't get too tired. Just make sure you sit back. Don't let any plays manifest. And as you can see, there is no worry in the back with Pasquale and Orazio. Our two center backs now smiling at each other. Antonio Cerrone with the interception. Nardillo to Brian. Munoz to Fabrizio. Over to the wing. Giuseppe. Back to Fabrizio. Nunzio. Over to David Mayo. A big ball by. Oh! Ooh. A little too far for Pedretta, a little too close to the goal, but a nice clearance by Ora. Brian Munoz scans the field, passes. Back to Brian. Ball taken. Torella making a move, but not for long. Wow, Michele Petretta again with another steal. Michele Petretta is on the run. Michele Petretta is on the run. Who's going to stop? Oh. Corner kick. It appears that the ref had given the advantage to Petretta on the original foul, and now they're calling it back. So it is our foul. Our captain, Luca David Mayo, is arguing, is this more of an advantage to take a free kick from here or to get a corner kick? So why, in fact, would you bring the ball back here if you let the play continue? We also want to give a special shout out to Tonino, we see watching live on the stream with Stella a casa, guardando sempre il nostro Terminio. Cross in. You can see our Terminio players playing with a calm now level, but Pedretta continuing to press. Cerrone with the recovery to Nardiello. Luca with the ball up to Pedretta. Somehow gets ahead on it. Pasquale, good clearance. Worked out well. We'll say he did it on purpose. Hey! Signore, This is how you get players hurt. Number 3, please, take a look at yourself in the mirror. But Luca Nardiello with getting up after with the tug on his shirt, showing the threat he brings. Pedretta and Nardillo up top are a threat that will be tough for any team we face to handle, and you could see the frustration on all their players and defenders' faces and in actions. A tug on the shirt means I can't catch you. Pedretta bringing the ball to the corner. Smart play from Pedretta. Smart play from Pedretta. Fancy footwork. 2 players can't contain him. Oh, and into the goalie. Counterattack. Comes to nothing. Brian Munoz. Arbitro. Another controversial call from the referee. Some of the commentary here from the fans really adds to the excitement. We're not sure if you can hear through the microphone, but if you do understand Italian and you hear any, questionable language, know that it's all out of passion here from the fans. Luca David Mayo. A pass back to the goalie. Volpe, comfortable and confident, brings the ball up to Munoz with a great ball out. Brian still gets the pass off. Cerrone with the ball back to the goalie. Volpe, ready to kick the ball out to Brian. A little bit of confusion here from Terminio now in the final minutes. They'll be looking to make sure they close out the game strong. The shot. As Volpe watches it go out easily, catching that shot. Let's give another shout out to Raf Colucci and Michael Buono, our media team here, local from Volturare Irpina, working on our live broadcast. Cameraman Michael Buono and Raf Colucci over in the control center in Volturare Irpina, bringing you live graphics, replays, and everything else. Today I am your commentator, Anthony Fiume, the president of Football Club Group, here at the match week 1 away match, Torella versus Terminio. I agree, Thomas. They're getting too cute out there. Let's make sure that they close the game out. Another substitution for Torella. As you see, Brian and looking to work into Fabrizio. A collaboration between our 2 midfielders discussing some strategy. Two players that have had an incredible game. Clearance by Torella. Try to avoid the corner. Pass up. Brian. Cerrone. Torella doing their best to try to get out of the backfield. Back to the goalie. Great play. I think this is at this time in the match when you see these players running for the amount of time that they have. I think we should remind everybody as well that in Seconda Categoria, every single one of these players also has a full-time job. Even our star player, highest paid player, has a full-time job. These are players who have dedicated their time, extra time, in addition to their families and their work, to play this beautiful game. And so to see them still have this level of gameplay with this much time left in the game, it's something for all of us who, have a day job and don't play at this level. Something to marvel at, and it's a beautiful thing. We also want to thank Torella again for hosting us today at this beautiful stadium. At this level, we don't always know what type of field we're going to show up at, especially as the winter comes on here in southern Italy, and the rains and the snow start. Some of these fields can turn to mud, and so we always appreciate a stadium like this one that is well maintained and gives the best team the chance to shine. So another special un ringrazio a Torella per l'invito al vostro stadio. E mantenete un bel stadio qua, un bel campo, bellissima per calcio a questo livello, e un grande grazie al paese, alla squadra, all'amministrazione. Siamo ospiti grati, una bella partita tra due squadre che provano di portare calcio a questo livello alla Campania. Tutti fatichiamo insieme per portare questa gioia ai nostri paesi. Allora un grande grazie di nuovo a Torella e tutti da Torella. Bravo, bravo Mari! As you can see, number 11, Marino, has come onto the pitch, making early action with his boots. Another youngster who is looking to make a name for himself here in Terminio.
Marino, Luca, lascia qua,
Number 11, poaching. With fresh legs, we'll definitely be looking for him to make a big difference on the hustle. We've got about 15 minutes left in the second half, with the Terminio still up 3-0 against Torella. Our Director of Operations, Davide Feo, reminding our players, non mollare, do not let up. There we go. As you can hear, the team shouting uomo, uomo, which means man in Italian. Again, that's 12th player, the ultras on the pitch, giving that extra fuel to the Terminio players. Terminio taking our time now to throw the ball in. Giuseppe, knowing that every single minute counts, as the Torella coach tries to give some final words of inspiration to the players who've had a rough going out there against a Dragon squad that seems to be bringing the heat today. Back to Pasquale, who sends the ball to Simone Volpe, our goalie. Up for Petretta. Petretta wide open. No. It appeared he might have looked offsides, but he was actually not, I don't think. But I'll let you guys at home know. But he looked like he was onside, and they just weren't marking him. But again, without a lines judge at these games, the ref has a tough job. As you might see a line judge, but that line judge is always provided by the home team at this level. And so we sort of know that, we're not exactly expecting the most unbiased line judging, and more of formality as well. And so, we also appreciate the referee we know it's not easy to referee at this level. And so while we may have our own, complaints about the referee, we do appreciate what they do at this level, knowing that they don't have all the extra VAR and whatnot that the Serie A referees have as well. Pasquale with a bit of a risky play. Orazio. Oh, a bit of nice move from number 19, but the defense holding it down. And a clearance by Terminio. Up to Brian. Foul by Torella. A nice, smart play by Brian Munoz, who draws the foul. Slow down the play. This is the experience of a player from Eccellenza who understands. Quick move to Pedretta. Pedretta, who breaks through. Every time Pedretta gets the ball, it looks like there's 2 or 3 Torella defenders trying to find a way to stop him. Oh, Brian with the interception. Brian with the interception. And the pass. Oh. Fabrizio with a long-range shot. Nice shot from Fabrizio, our veteran. Enrico Feo. Enrico, no, impossible. The referee has issued a red card for Enrico Feo, claiming he has said something. There is no way that the referee could make a decision like this. We understand the rules here where, you don't want to have players sing curses and whatnot on the field, but this is a little bit of an aggressive call on the referee's play. There was no tension. There was nothing. No reason for this referee to make this decision to bring out Enrico Feo. But we told you at the beginning of the game, we told you Enrico was the most passionate person on the field. There is a chance, we don't know what he said. He claims he said La Maroya. Who knows what he actually said. But, right now it's looking like Enrico Feo has been sent to the locker rooms. One of our goal scorers of the day. We don't agree with this decision by the referee. Enrico Feo, unfortunately, with the red card. Bravo, Enrico! Unfortunately, for Terminio, will be playing the rest of the game. A man down. This referee, that's a real tough one, folks. It's tough when you see something like that happen. It really makes you question things because, of course, the referee may have heard what he heard, but we didn't hear anything from over here, and for that to be the case, to really feel like you're taking control of the game, there is no way that a player should be eliminated when there was no conflict between him and another player. The emotions get the best of us in a game. He wasn't talking about anybody. This will be something that, of course, will be talked about in the locker room. The red card to Enrico Feo. But we love you, Enrico. Ti vogliamo bene, Enrico sempre porta la passione sul campo, allora non lo sai mai, però lo sai che ha segnato prima. Questa passione pure porta a gol. Allora l'arbitro non lo so cosa ha sentito. Forse l'arbitro ha sbagliato, penso. Però Enrico non ti preoccupare.
Vai a terra quando ti tirano.
Clearance from Luca David Mayo. Yeah, that was a straight red card, Alan, and it appears that the referee thinks he heard some kind of cursing or a foul language coming from Enrico's. But again, kind of a ridiculous call. There was no conflict on the field. Enrico was standing alone by himself. But that was a straight red card for Enrico Feo, one of our goal scorers today. Torella looked to make their way up the pitch. A cross in. That looked like it maybe became a shot. Far wide, comfortable for Simone Volpe, our goalie, who has not really been tried too often today, and the few times he was, he made incredible saves.
No, io un po' per queste cose io divento nervoso. Hai fatto un'azione dove tu hai tirato in porta, l'altro portiere loro sta battendo una puntata, tu essi fuori per espulso.
Yeah, many of the fans here, the ultras of Terminio, are still trying to process how that red card could have possibly been called. Really doesn't make sense at this level, but Marino now with a great ball up the field to Petretta, who turns. Nardillo comes up. Oh, Torella looking for another counterattack. Orazio holding it down. Fuori. Orazio, bravo Orazio. Holding it down as a center back number 6 from Terminio. 2 bulls cannot take down 1 dragon. You heard it here first. Un toro non è niente contro un drago. Noi siamo I draghi. You can hear the ultras encouraging Fabrizio to maintain his composure until the last 15 minutes, especially when there's 1 red card already. Petretta by himself against 4. You can see how nervous he makes the defenders. The attack from Torella, cross in, and a save from Volpe. Niente da Torella oggi, niente da Torella oggi. Tutto Terminio in this giornata 1. La prima giornata è stata tutto Terminio. I draghi volano contro I torri. Even with an offsides, Pasquale still defending. Brian Munoz. Players of Torella extremely frustrated trying to deal with Brian. Our Argentinian star, Brian Munoz, being instigated, it seems, by the referee for no reason. I'm going to have to go ahead and guess that this referee is jealous at how beautiful all of our players are. We might be the prettiest squad in Seconda Categoria, and I think we're seeing that right now in the envy that the ref has shown, because our players have been nothing but gracious, and it appears that this referee has had something out for us all game, even with us up 3-0. Smart play to force them outside, never force. Orazio coming in with the defense. We thank you all for being so active in the chat as well, watching the live stream from around the world. With about 5 minutes left in regular time, Terminio still leads 3-0. Some fancy footwork that leads nowhere as the ball is collected again by the referee. A bit of a conflict, but the player fortunately begged forgiveness before it became anything heavier. As you can see, emotions are heavy here because these players aren't playing for $1 million contracts. They're playing for pride. If that pride gets, questioned. Oh, Petretta, after a mishap from Torella. Oh, Angelo. Looked like a corner kick, but even at 3-0, you can see the Ultras are passionate. They want a 4th goal and always want more from their players, wishing that Petretta could have done more than that. But, of course, the hustle we've seen from Petretta and our players all day and today has been incredible. Torella again trying to find something, some way to just gain some sort of... Oh! Great save, and then Pasquale again with the clearance. Incredibile. Even with a bit of trying. Offsides and also off. Again. And a yellow card for our goalie Simone Volpe, who seems to have mentioned something to the referee as well for not calling the offsides. The ultras here in Terminio upset and telling their players to shut the F up because we're winning 3-0. Just let the game continue and play. Don't risk losing your head and potentially not being available for the next game. You can see Antonio Cerrone now going to speak with Simone Volpe, our goalie, to give a few words of advice. We now have some substitutions coming for Terminio. Fabrizio, our midfielder, coming out. Enrico! And Luca David Mayo as well, our captain for the day. Yeah. Some great play from both Luca and Fabrizio today, ensuring that we made a lot of great moves up the field. Now we've got some players coming in to help bring some fresh legs. Number 20, number 4, ready to help finish the game off in the final minutes. With 2 minutes, just about under 2 minutes left in regulation, we await the ref's call on how many minutes of recupero, extra time, there will be. Stoppage time, I believe it's called in English. And again, while we're up 3-0 in this division, especially in such a competitive division, every goal and goal differential will matter going into the end of the season. So we want to make sure our players... Brian with a great move. Brian continuing. Brian fouled at the midfield. These guys cannot contain it. Davide shouting from the stands just to make sure Brian doesn't risk himself getting hurt at this point in the game. Now another substitute. Bravo, Jeeps. Another goal scorer for the day. Luca Nardillo substituted off. Mister really letting the youngsters get an opportunity here to show their chops in the final minutes of the game with a comfortable 3-0 lead. Enters number 18. Lore with the steal. And a big slide from Orazio. Ma non è foul! Non è foul! That was not a foul from Orazio. That was a clean tackle. That was a clean tackle from Orazio. And the ref seems to call it a foul. Controversial call from the referee here. Torella sets up in a dangerous place for a free kick. Torella for the free kick. Volpe waits. The wall. Free kick. Big save by Volpe. Easy save. The crowd reminds me. Ooh, nice move. Alfonso. Good move, number 18, the youngster. Cross. Torella looking to attack. Pasquale with the clearance.
Pasquale!
Some chatter from the striker, who's clearly been frustrated from the Terminio defense all game, trying to see if he can pull something out. Oh, big save from Volpe. Recovery time, stoppage time. So it looks like there's 1 or 2 minutes left. Remember, at this division, we don't have a big digital sign that's showing us, so we have asked the fans here if they heard the referee say when there was stoppage time. It looks like there's been called 3 minutes of stoppage time, and I'm not sure how much exactly is left, but the ref looks at his watch. As Torella gets probably about 15 seconds left. No foul called. Pasquale. Good clearance by Pasquale. And that's the match, folks. Big match. Terminio. 3-0 win. Terminio at Torella in the first match week of the season. An incredible match. As you can see, the players start to shake hands. Everybody's friends here. We've had a great time today in Torella dei Lombardi. We want to thank, grazie ancora, Torella, che hanno ospitato una bella partita. And now we'll take you to some interviews, some post-game interviews. So please stay tuned as we see players there, down there now. We're gonna see if we can get some Ultras fans to. Giulione? Intervista? We're going to have an interview here with Giulione, one of our original players of the Terminio squad, also now a member of Football Club Group, to reflect on the game and the match. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we're going to watch the players. Keep watching on the players as they run in. Oh, bravi! Bravi!
Simone!
A great win from the team. We cheer on the team. Yes, amazing, amazing. And as the team walks into the locker room to celebrate, we now have here for a post-game interview. All right, Giulione, com'è andata questa partita? Che pensi della prima giornata?
Mi è sembrata una buona partita, ma c'è ancora qualcosa da rodare. Però penso che siamo andati abbastanza bene. Il gol di Luca Nardiello all'inizio, che ha sbloccato la partita subito, e per il resto ho visto una buona squadra compatta e buon esordio anche del portiere Volpe.
Sì, grazie. Allora, Forza Terminio.
Sempre Forza Terminio.
Sì, e mo le birrette. Domenica per Terminio e le birrette. Adesso abbiamo vinto, allora le birrette. Sempre in diretta qua con Football Club Group e ASD Polisportiva Terminio Academy. Thank you very much for tuning into this live stream. We expect to see you back here next week for our derby against Volturara as well. Terminio derby a Volturara, a Montella, allo Stadio. Ci vediamo lì. The Derby of Dragons next week. Thank you again for tuning in. We appreciate it. All the support from around the world, from New York to Australia to Switzerland to Germany to London, everyone around the world, from down in Brazil, Diogo down in Brazil. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week. I'm Anthony Fiume, the president of Football Club Group, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've contributed and for everything that we have created here with our friends here at Terminio. Thank you. Have a great night.